a slave, I'd be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free.
Harriet Tubman was a conductor on the Underground Railroad, and she rescued 1,000 slaves from the South. Madam C.J. Walker was born a sharecropper. She lifted herself out of extreme poverty to become the first female and the first African-American millionaire in the country. And besides creating great wealth for herself, created jobs for thousands of people because she sold her products through individual agents. So all these women who, like her, had been poor, were able to start their own businesses and take care of their lives. Rosa Parks, a very shy, quiet, retiring woman who, just by demanding justice for herself, was able to take a huge step forward in the civil rights movement and help create justice for a lot of people. The Power of One is a great title for this play because it explains the play in a couple of ways. These three ladies, Harriet Tubman, Madam Walker, Rosa Parks, were all individuals, all women who lived at a time when women weren't really expected to do much or allowed to do much. And they all saw a big problem in the world and made a choice to do something about it in some way. And so it's really about the power of any one individual to be able to address a huge problem. It's so easy to look at big problems in our world and think, what can I do about that? And this is three examples of women who did something about it and made a huge difference just from that one little first step that they took. So it's the power of an individual to do something. It's also, as far as theater is concerned, the power of one actor to play three different roles and to create three different worlds all by herself, without other actors around her, without the scenery changing. She does have hair and costumes and makeup and things to help her with that. But it's really about the power of the actor to transform her voice, her physical bearing, the way she moves, and create not just three different characters, but three different worlds. You know, she creates other invisible people on stage with her. And in this particular play, we get to watch that process from beginning to end, because once she steps into the theater, she does not leave the stage until the play is over. So not only do we get to see her perform all these characters and tell all these stories, we also get to see her transform from one character to another on stage. We watch her change her costumes, we watch her change her makeup and her hair. So it's kind of interesting sort of glance backstage at things you don't often get to see on stage. So it's not only the power of these people in history to do great things, but it's also the power of an actor to create worlds on stage.